It was very good, it was eye-opening, and it was a different experience, something that I didn't expect to do in my life, but I'm glad I did it. Overseas, I learned a new culture, like I learned to embrace it and how to like deal with it. Also, I learned how to be a little bit out of my shell and like do things on my own, be more independent, and not have to count on my parents. I would say that they're a lot more liberal and they do things very differently, as in like the food, they season their food extremely differently, and they're like more open. They're like more crazier, they drink more, they don't really care about much, and they're very, very outgoing. The lifestyle is just laid back, but then also like fast at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. You would have to live it, but it's like fast and slow. Well, what we did do, we were forced into the culture because we had to like get out of the house and like go out to eat, visit stores, and within that you had to ask like everywhere you would go, you wanted to have that Wi-Fi connection to still be connected with families and friends back home. So you always had to ask, ¿Tienes Wi-Fi? Or like something like that you would ask. And obviously you had to purchase something at that store to be able to get their Wi-Fi password. Some places like Starbucks, you had, they would give you their password for only 45 minutes. So we would be in Starbucks for 45 minutes and then leave and continue going on. We went to the cathedral and we were able to go up to the 37th floor, and the view from up there was like incredible. That was definitely one of the highlights of my trip. We also went to Portugal, and in Portugal I got to experience some of the beautiful beaches, and like I went to a wedding and we weren't even supposed to be there, but they accepted us, and they accepted us as guests at their wedding. Oh, at school they had different excursions twice a week, so we were able to get out and experience the culture. We went to an amusement park. We went every afternoon to do our homework by the river, which was cool because I don't usually do that back home, so it was different, and it was enlightening because we went bike riding, we rented roller skates for the day. Like, it was different. It's not like something that I would normally do back home, so that kind of stuff was really cool for me. After my experience, I would tell anyone to not even just go to Spain or go to Portugal. Get out there, like go study abroad, do something different. I mean, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable because you get really uncomfortable, you're out of your comfort zone, you don't know really what to do, but it's cool because you meet people who are in the same position as you, so that makes it like uncomfortable but then comfortable at the same time because you're with people who are in the same position as you and you're doing things together, so you learn a lot. I'm still friends with the people I met overseas, even though they're from here. We still talk on a daily basis. We have group chats, we still keep up with each other. Every now and then we send each other videos of like what we were doing over there, like our pictures that we took. So it was a fun experience, except obviously the school work. We kind of wish that was a little bit more optional, but it comes with the experience and I think it was wonderful. I think I am more open and more independent, and like I'm willing to talk to people more, to like get to know others. I have a different perspective on things. Like it's not just my opinion. I see things a little bit more differently. I'm open to trying more foods since I was forced to do that overseas. Now back home, I'm still doing the same thing. So yeah, that's pretty much what I learned.